What's going on, everyone? Today's day 44 of the 90-day challenge. We're almost halfway there. Another late day today, but a really good one. Today's video is really just I think I just got a big wake up reminder today. Actually several times. Once in a meeting, once talking to just a guy looking to get into real estate as well on the phone. And another actually talking to a lender, kind of going back through my story and having to wear all the hats and then not having to wear all of them as well. It just got me thinking that I've talked about this before, but just the power of focus. Like eating healthy and exercising might be like a 2 or 3x multiplier on productivity. Like waking up early and like making your to-do list before the day begins could be another 2 or 3x. But actually like focusing on what's the most important and not stopping until that's done, or saying I'm going to cold call because I just need to generate more leads, and I'm going to do that every day from 8 a.m. until noon, and like making like no exceptions. Like focus is the 100x multiplier. It's like it's what's actually like drives you towards your goals. And I've realized that, I've kind of forgotten. I don't think I necessarily take it for granted, but just thinking back to the beginning when I was having to wear all the hats, like you're finding the deal, you're negotiating the deal, you're contracting, you're closing, you're talking with the title company, you're talking with the lender, then you're renovating it, and then talking with the tenant, or talking with potential agents or selling. It's just like having to like wear all those different hats like really prevents you from, I think it reconnected, but it really prevents you from just becoming like really good at one thing. Now focusing on one thing and not wearing all the hats like isn't always the funnest. It feels a lot more like a job where when you're just kind of going out doing whatever you want, and wearing all the hats, it may feel like more freedom, but you're actually not getting like near the amount of stuff done. I've just realized that today, just in several conversations with just investors just on the phone, and then going back through and like marking like, all right, what are my 1-star through 5-star items that I did through today? Like what was actually important that I did, and realizing like these conversations that I had with these investors, these 3 meetings that I had today, these 2 phone calls with these lenders, like those what actually drove the business forward. Not all this little stuff in between. So, but again, that's only possible because of not having to wear all the hats. So, you always keep that in mind. Again, partnerships are a great way to not have to not wear all the hats. And also, I haven't talked about this in a video yet before, but if you're getting into real estate, I wouldn't spend an overwhelming amount of time like going and learning renovation costs. Yes, you're going to have to know them generally, but you can always just hire a GC or bring another investor along to actually like help you like plan the renovation once you get under contract or during the walkthrough. Someone who's doing a lot of renovations, like they're going to be more than happy to walk the project with you. So don't spend months learning like how much a hot water heater costs to install. It is an absolute waste of time. So that was something that got brought up in a conversation today of spending months reading like a ton of books, like watching all these YouTube like videos on like how-tos, and I just think it's a big waste of time. So thanks everybody for watching. Remember, focus is really the main multiplier, and the only way you're going to be able to get that is if you stop wearing all the hats. And that's going to involve partnership. That's going to involve possibly ditching the traditional flips to just do rentals, vice versa, focusing on one sales strategy, focusing on one potential seller. Like the more simple you can make your business, the more you can simplify, the easier it's going to be to focus, especially when you don't have a bunch of new partners. And that could go for marketing too. Like instead of cold calling, sending mail, like doing post-its, like all that, like just do one thing. Like make one thing the main thing and focus on it, and you're going to see like way faster results. This video is getting a lot longer than I'd planned, but it actually makes me even think about when we started off, we were just buying mobile home parks across Oklahoma, and we were just focused on mobile home parks, and I'd attribute a large portion of that to why we were able to buy as many as we did in our first year, because we weren't looking for single family homes, we weren't looking for apartment complexes, we were just focused on mobile home parks. So focus every chance you get. Focus on one asset class, one sales strategy, one marketing technique. Of course, always be refining, but try to take off as many hats as you possibly can and just put the important ones on. Thanks everybody for watching. I'll be back tomorrow with kind of another Friday recap.